Welcome to Rogan Sword, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the museum. We're looking for some dude who knows about scrolls. Which we don't have the scroll, we left it there. We know our boy Merlin Khan is a electrician. Alright, we got Knights of the Templar. Okay, that's just how we leave. Look around here, anything? We see any dots? No, no dots. So let's just go inside. Or not. Here we go.
A metal rod attached to the wall was connected to the window.
What are we gonna do with that?
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marn at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
We're not touching anything yet.
The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
I wonder who this guy is. Is that our friend?
It was an
Soon to
ancient
be?
Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
Yeah, fish? Yeah.
The attendant had an air of self-importance and the kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it.
Oh.
He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
What do you know
Do
about
you
the
know anything
Knights?
about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle.
Oh,
He
poor
was
guy.
an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that.
Really?
Do you see? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history.
At your age? Dream on.
Oh, what a dick.
Do you recognize the
Let's
man
see
in
if
this photograph?
He's come
Oh,
here.
monsieur, is there any reason why I should?
I guess not.
I never know.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
Do you recognize this ID pass? No.
Okay.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar. Though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes.
Oh,
They
you
are
lay down,
impressed.
fish.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobino.
Lobino.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur.
Get your
It's
tail out of the
infamous.
way.
That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Who's John
He was
Dee?
the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Okay.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever it was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
No.
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case?
Come on.
No! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its
Okay, so we gotta somehow get that out of there. We're gonna rob museums and everything. Can this
Would
guy
you like to shake
hands?
my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Damn. Alright, he doesn't care about any of that stuff.
Thanks for your help.
The pole may fall on the ground. Where's the bell?
As I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No. No.
Okay, okay.
Open the window. What does opening the window do?
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us.
That's kind of the point.
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
What are we waiting for?
The case contained the tripod show.
Okay, well, he goes and closes the door. It won't even let me do anything with that anymore. Can we not even talk to him anymore either? We sure can't. Okay, I want this to fall on top of the case.
Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Watch out!
I'm trying to bring it down on top of us.
The totem pole looked distinctly.
What?
Hmm. Alright, where else can we go? Café de la Chantelavée, Rue Jarry. Let's go talk to these clowns again, see maybe they can give us something.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
What do you want now?
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
Come on,
One
I don't
looked
want
like a
you
gorilla,
here.
And the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Oh, I'll get them this time.
Did I show you this photograph, Sergeant?
Yes, monsieur.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you, Sergeant?
That's a double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip.
Damn.
Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare, then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
Nice.
That is not a good idea. Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be
I
misconstrued.
think we've tried that once before.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Let's see what Russell has to say. We
It's
just
Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Hey, Rousseau.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me? Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work, but Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
They were harassing people.
Have you heard of the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. But of course, monsieur,
Monsieur.
their fame is widespread throughout France.
Throughout
we
France.
haven't forgotten them, unlike the rest of Europe.
It was the King of France who persecuted them, though.
Indeed.
That shook his cool. Underneath his cultured facade, the man was real twitchy. You're obviously a great admirer of the Knights Templar.
They were men of great honor, monsieur. The flower of chivalry.
Not everyone would share your views, Inspector.
Not everyone shares my passion for Bartok.
But if the Templars were as honorable as...
That's enough. I do not wish to hear your uninformed opinions, Stobart.
Oh, come on.
Why do you get so wound up about the Knights Templar? They've been dead for centuries. I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Maybe his ancestors were Templars. Whatever. I saw the anger flare in his eyes like a distant summer thunderstorm.
Okay.
The Templars were the first true internationalists. 800 years on, and still the world is fragmented by nationalistic flag-waving fools.
That's true.
You will excuse me.
I can't ask him about anything?
So long, Inspector.
All right.
See you later, Sergeant.
Use the phone. Back in Nico's apartment.
Hi. I've been to the Kroon Museum.
Did you speak to Labinot?
No, he wasn't there. I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marne.
I have heard of Lochmarn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine? You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marne. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program.
Huh.
This site at Loch Marne must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Pegram's dam is important, why don't you visit Loch Marne?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
Scared of Ireland?
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
No, it's not.
Let's take another... There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
There's a
Between them
tripod.
is a gem supported by a tripod.
Oh, do I have to look at everything again to get out of here?
A night through my... There, but the... There's a... But the...
Alright, nothing new.
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
What's the psychic lady have for us?
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur, you will.
Integral ports. Got two more locations we can't go to yet. Oh, Mr. Worldwide. Oh, we're going to Ireland in a few hours.
I passed the castle on the way into Loch Marne. The castle where Pegram's excavation was located.
Alright, what's for lunch here? McDevitt's.
It was a trap door in the sidewalk. It was a featureless plastic box firmly attached to the wall of the building.
What the hell is in there?
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move. The lad was doing his best to express his adolescent aggression. His effort was somewhat diminished by the fringe of milk on his lightly feathered upper lip.
You got a little milk mustache going on, huh?
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you
Liam.
doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Alright, what's up with the castle?
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No. Only, what do you want to know? Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts,
Ghosts, huh?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes last Tuesday night. I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming
Worst, bratwurst.
from inside the castle.
Did you find out what
Give
was
us-
making
give
the
us some
noise
more,
in the
homie.
castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went
His
down.
arse.
Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
Or is
There
there?
is. The bloody place is haunted.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
He's not
You're
walking
not
around as a
mad.
clown.
They all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
Sounds like a good movie.
God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids.
Yeah.
10 kids if you count the wives.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now. But if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure.
Buried treasure?
Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Yeah, have you seen this, homie?
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Alright.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks.
Oh.
Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
No way.
A dick.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah,
That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
it does.
Can I have it?
No.
Sorry. I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have
All
told
right.
the cops.
I did. They weren't interested.
You should run tests on that, mister.
That.
You could identify the murderer with a sample of his snot.
His schnot?
Yuck.
I
I
don't think so. Damn, my screen is freaking out on me back there. Alright, that's all the time we got today. I don't think he's going to know any other stuff. Let's just do this real
Ever heard
quick.
of Thomas Mur...
No?
Yeah, didn't think so.
See you later, kid.
So, drop a like if you haven't already, guys. Drop a sub if you're new. I'm getting on out of here. I'm out.